What up, y'all?
What up, though?
Shout outs to Camille for my 30th birthday.
My 30th bottle.
I'm already messed up. My 30th birthday bottle of Wizine. We just downed a whole bottle within an hour. So you know this episode we're gonna be every goddamn where.
It's lit.
Just listen. It don't matter how you get to the location.
It doesn't even matter
at all. You're just gonna get there. That's all I can say. You're gonna get there. You know, just fuck with us on these tangents because you know it's gonna be plenty tonight.
It definitely is tangents, but it's okay though because you know what? Like you said, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there eventually.
And sometimes you ain't gotta worry about the journey. You just gotta focus on the destination.
Hey, just talk that pimp talk.
You know what? I'm just trying to go ahead and put y'all on a little bit of game.
Hey, I heard you. Okay,
so, join us.
Oh, fuck. That's the song I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do yours?
Okay.
First?
Yeah, I'll do mine first.
Okay.
All right.
I'm scared.
I feel like if I say this first part, you're probably going to get it.
Maybe.
Okay. I didn't have no daddy around when I was growing up.
Tierra Marie, no daddy.
Something told me to skip the whole goddamn first.
Was that it?
Yes. Been through so much in my life.
I would have got none of that, though.
Man, hell
I feel like you've done that before, though.
I haven't done Tierra Marie.
Oh, okay.
See, last week it was between Tierra Marie and Brooke Valentine. But you know what? I got something for you.
You gonna do that?
You get another one. You finna eat it. Okay. Bitch cheated. Bitch, you cheated.
Well, while you doing that, let me do mine real quick.
All right, go for it.
Oh, now that you're out of my life, I'm so much better. You thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. You thought I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. You thought I'd be sad without you. I love harder.
Is that Sierra?
No.
Beyonce.
Kinda.
You thought I would be broke without you. Now I'm richer. You thought I would be. I was survivor.
Yeah. And who's the artist?
Destiny's Child.
Okay, then. There we go.
All right. Bitch, here go your redo. Okay?
I don't understand why I got to redo it. I got the song
because
right.
I said I ain't had no daddy around. No daddy, Tierra Marie. All right. Okay. Too many years, I done paid the price. Why you got to put all this drama in my life? And day after day, I'm on the grind for you. Living lavish, drape you in carrots, what I'm trying to do. But
Zero, I hate you. I knew it was you first said it. Drama in my life.
Fuck.
Bruh, you have not gotten me not once. Do you want to try one more time?
Okay, hold on. Get your motherfucking ass. Yeah. Now you done sent me. Now you done challenged me. Yeah, I got something for you. Give me a second.
It was a joke.
Let me think of something. Bitch, you want to go 3 for 3?
Do you?
We want to go 3 for 3? Just a second. Hold on. Let me think.
Get the strap.
Get the strap. Fuck, let me think of something. Hold on.
Okay. Since you wanna do that,
now we finna have a lyric off.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Let's go.
Fuck. Let me think of something now.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh. Hell no, because all you gotta do is go pull up some old school shit, and I'm not gonna get it.
I'm not gonna do you dirty like that, because I already know. Dirty Bay, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave.
Huh?
I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that one makes
Britney Spears?
Nope, feel that way. Come here, girl. Go to the back. VIP. Oh, come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it.
Huh?
You see what you're twerking with? Go ahead, be gone with it. Look at those hips. Go ahead, be gone with it. You make me smile. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, child.
Huh?
And get your sexy on.
Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy on. Justin Timberlake, sexy back.
Yes.
Okay, I got one for you. All right, let's see if you get this one.
Okay.
See, this ain't nothing that you used to. Out of the ordinary and unusual. You got to have the mind state like I'm so great. And can't nobody do it like you do. Miraculous, phenomenal, and ain't nobody in here stopping you. Show no love, because you what's up. Look in the mirror like what the fuck.
I know this song.
Damn, I look good. And can't nobody freak it like I could. Yeah, okay, I got a little fat. But my shorty tell me he like it like that. I'm happy. Another me that can never be. See, I'm so outstanding. Don't care if they can't stand me. I'm sitting on top of the world like Brandy.
That's Remy Ma conceited.
All right, you know what? Enough is a goddamn enough.
I mean, bruh, just say
enough is enough.
Okay, that's what you gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say less.
So, also, we'll find out on Monday if we made the nominations for the Cosign Awards.
Oh, man.
We meant to talk about this on an episode that got lost and didn't, but we hoped you guys voted for Hear You Podcast or Podcast of the Year in Dallas.
Legit.
But if not, we got next year, you know. But I feel like we're going to be on the list this year.
I think we are, too.
And so once that happens, we'll let you guys know on our Instagram at Hear You Podcast. And
go
I need
vote.
y'all to go vote every day. You can vote every day. So just set that as your alarm. You know, when you wake up, pray, and go for Hear You Podcast.
Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't have said that after prayer.
Yeah, just hold your horses, heathen. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christo.
Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me for things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone.
Kendrick Lamar, bitch, don't kill my vibe. JK. All right.
I wouldn't even test you.
I know. Still, I like to stay on top of my toes.
Stay on top of your toes.
Okay. Hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tan.
And this is B.
You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Hey, let's get it.
Let's go.
Hey.
All right, so you ready to go ahead and get started in this week with the shits?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get it.
So we're going to start with 100 round. Cat Williams.
Short.
Pimp.
I want to say perm, but he got on the other lady ass and said he had no perm. And he got 19 natural inches without no perm.
Girl. Oh, that was your 100 round? Okay. Comedian. Okay, so this week, Cat Williams was on, it's a radio show called like Frank and Wanda.
Uh-huh.
It's V103. Hold on, let me see. So it's V103, Frank and Wanda in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So there was a couple things that happened. Okay, so like you mentioned during 100 rounds, Cat Williams did get into it with one of the co-hosts, Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about her being fat.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Cat talked about, just talking about her in general.
Mm-hmm.
So they're both comedians, so they were just basically
Are
talking.
they?
She's a comedian too.
Oh, okay.
So they're basically just talking shit to each other.
Uh-huh.
So Cat did say that he had 19 inches of hair, which 19 inches where? Shrinkage is real, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it looked like he had a little bit of,
Got a little hang time.
Yeah, a little, yeah.
You know how Cat gonna have to do like them natural girls be doing where they pull their
Pull it
hair
down with a,
So you
with a
can
ruler.
so you can see the real length.
Yeah, so you can properly measure it.
Right. So, he was just going back and forth, but it actually turns out that over the weekend, Cat did report to the police that he actually tried to go to the co-host. He went to a show where the co-host Wanda was there. And Wanda's husband pulled out a gun on him.
Mama damn. He about that life, huh? Basically what he's saying. You even talk about my wife.
Yeah, pretty much, which I feel him.
Yeah.
I mean, the gun may have been a little much.
A little excessive for words,
But I feel him.
Yeah.
So that was part one of Cat Williams' V103 interview.
He definitely... Cat don't give no fucks.
At all. Cat don't care what he say, who he say it to.
About whomever.
Wherever. Cat don't give a damn.
Clearly.
So, also during that interview, they were speaking to Cat Williams about Tiffany Haddish.
Well, he also mentioned Hannibal Buress and who is the other?
What's the
Lil
guy?
Rel.
Lil Rel. And then what's the guy? Michael.
Not Hannibal. Burst.
No, the one that Tiffany Haddish was on the show. His show.
Oh, what was that?
What's that boy name?
It's like one word. Mike.
No, what's his name?
Oh, I don't remember his name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's kind of like an awkward black dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cat was talking about him also. But here's what Cat Williams had to say about Tiffany Haddish.
She was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they are already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip Goofball? Right. Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. She's been doing comedy since she was 16.
That nigga said, do you think she wrote Girls Trip Goofball?
I mean, in some ways I kind of felt him, but then I was like, I don't really know a Monique joke. I can't tell you a Lionel joke. I can't tell you he mentioned a lot of other I can't tell you a Michelle joke. Like, I can't tell you none of those jokes right now.
I mean, you're right, because I really can't just think of anything like offhand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've been documented on the podcast saying that I don't really think that Tiffany Haddish is very funny. So I'm not gonna lie, whenever I first saw the Cat Williams clip, I was like, okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
But where Cat lost me was him telling lies.
What do you mean?
Tiffany definitely went on a tour. She went on a comedy tour. Remember when she came to Dallas and sold out 2 shows?
Oh, I mean,
she's been on tour, so you can't act like the only thing she's done is Girls Trip.
I mean, yeah, she's had tours. Now, has she had like a special like anybody else?
She has a special that was on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
Was that a special though?
I thought it was. She was telling jokes, wasn't she?
But I don't think it was like an actual, like her like doing an hour special. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I remember she did do the show, yeah, and it did sell out really, really fast.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay,
and I've
Kat.
seen her on other stuff before, like.
I mean, yeah, I've seen her in other stuff too, but at the same time, I was just like, okay, Kat, like,
Sound kind of haterish right now.
It definitely does sound kind of haterish. So whatever, but at the
you
same
definitely
time,
got your Emmy for Alligator Man.
girl, which that was an amazing fucking role.
That was probably that and the Teddy Perkins.
Okay, so did you see the picture?
Yes. And you saw Issa Rae was like, I thought I was talking to, she said, I thought I was talking to, what's his name? Donald Glover? And that wasn't him?
Oh, no, I didn't see a picture of Issa with him.
So Issa was sitting right beside him, and she was like, I thought I was talking to Donald Glover the whole time, and then Donald Glover walked up. And then they thought it was...
What a mind fuck,
Then they thought it was Lakeith Stanfield, and then he walked up. So now it's going around, they think it's Jay Farrow. But they don't know who Teddy Perkins was that whole time.
But I thought Teddy Perkins during the you talking about during the
Emmys? Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the picture of Lakeith Stanfield, Donald Glover, and then what's his name, Brian Tyree, the guy that plays Paperboy.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of all of them with Teddy, and I was like, what the hell?
Like, who is it now?
What a mind fuck, bro.
That's crazy. Boy, and Teddy Perkins looks so freaky.
Oh
freakish.
my gosh. He's supposed to be a play on Michael Jackson, which is even scarier.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, that's really creepy.
I want to show you the picture because, like, you could tell Issa Rae was like, "Hold on, what the fuck?" Like, who is
I bet she said it too.
Who's
like,
this nigga?
What the hell?
What happened? Oh, here it go. You could look at her face.
Girl, no man.
She's like, hold on.
Like, what the hell?
I thought I was talking to you the whole time.
This is really scary.
It's very scary. So now they're saying it's Jay Farrow.
But he doesn't look like the same Teddy Perkins from the episode.
It doesn't, but still.
But it's still creepy as fuck.
Very. As the fuck.
So, but, okay. So then Cat Williams, he talking shit, whoop-de-whoop.
Uh-huh.
So, Tiffany Haddish shortly after actually posted on Twitter. It's official, I made it. At Cat Williams. Well, his Twitter handle is Cat Pack all day. Talked about me and didn't have his facts straight. Hashtag I win. Hashtag she ready. I look forward to seeing you on Monday, Kat, when we pick up our Emmys. I just want to shower you with real love because you need it, and I love you.
Wow.
Yes. So it didn't stop there.
Oh, okay. I definitely didn't know that about that tweet.
Kevin Hart came to her defense.
Not only
not only put my baby sister up, but make you guys realize why she deserves to be up. #1 movie in Girls Trip. She starred in a movie called Night School with Me. She's on a TV show with Tracy Morgan called The Last OG. She's got a movie coming out that Tyler Perry did with her, Whoopi Goldberg, Tika Sumpter, and many more. She's got another movie coming out with Melissa McCarthy. The girl is working her ass off, and in return received the Emmy on SNL for working her ass off. Filmed a special on Showtime, just got a deal with Netflix to go and tape another special. What I see a woman that's well deserving of the position that she's in, and more importantly, I see a girl that's now positioned to open up doors for this younger generation of female comedians that are coming after her. Ultimately, one person's success has nothing to do with yours. One person's grind, I choose to not only...
Okay, I can't lie. When I watched the video, I was like thinking to myself, shut up, Cheetah.
I was like, well, we're not gonna. Oh, he started. Well, we're not gonna do my sister. I'm like, okay, he finna say queen, or he finna say goddess. So I'm not finna listen to this. Like, okay, we know y'all are friends. We know you gave her money to live in a hotel.
We get it.
Yeah,
we get
y'all
it.
are cool. Y'all have a movie coming out.
We get it. She ready. We get it.
I mean, I just don't feel like I don't know why Kat had to like. You didn't have to do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree that because I said the same thing. I was like, you know what? Like, there's nothing that Tiffany Haddish is doing that is directly stopping Kat from doing whatever it is that he's doing.
And he's doing what he's been doing. So
thank you. So like, it was real childish. It was real petty, you know. But did you see the pictures from the Emmy?
I did. Or it looked like he was like getting down
that
one
nigga
knee.
was apologizing on his knees, like, I'm sorry. And Tiffany definitely posted the picture, like, you see?
Yeah, peasant.
Okay. So, but I can't lie. Whenever I saw the Kevin Hart, I was just like, nigga, shut up. Neither one of y'all are funny.
See, I think they're
look at this blind leading blind.
I think they're funny their own different way.
Bruh.
Like, I think they're funny in their own special way. Like, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is relatable. And she has, like, a few good jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Tiffany Haddish ain't relatable for me.
I would go see a Kevin Hart concert because I feel like he, you know, most of his jokes are, I like his jokes. Maybe what
I don't like about Kevin Hart, and, like, I've seen him live, but I didn't care for is that he laughs at his own jokes.
And you always say that, like,
you can't be up there. Yeah, it was a deer, bro. Nigga, what? Bitch, you're laughing before I can even get a chance to laugh. And then you come up here with this old raspy ass, like, hee.
bruh.
What kind of laugh is that?
It's his.
I mean, I got a weird laugh too, but...
Yes, and I definitely ain't gonna talk about nobody's laugh.
I mean, but still, I just don't like that he laughs at his own joke. I just don't find the nigga funny.
Well,
the moral of the story.
The morale.
I just don't find him funny. I don't find Tiffany funny either, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, Kat, it's cool for you to talk shit about a black woman.
Yeah, like, considering you go to a black woman every week to get that wig split.
Okay.
Or a black man, whichever one you choose.
Somebody of color definitely is taming that head of his.
Them 19 inches.
Girl, somebody's doing it. So, I don't know. It was definitely interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, but hopefully, I mean, it sounds like they resolved it.
Yeah, I think Kat's learned his lesson about the internet these days. Like, you don't play around because when some shit go viral, you gonna have to answer for it.
Yeah, you gotta keep that same energy.
You have to keep that same energy.
Well.
And then I was wondering, what the hell did Kat have on at the Emmys? The nigga looked weird.
Did he have on a turban or something?
He looked like he had some Nick Cannon type shit going on top of his head. The nigga looked real bummy.
I was gonna say lupus. Nick Cannon have lupus though, does he?
I cannot.
Does Nick Cannon have lupus? Bitch.
Yeah, I think it is lupus, he has.
Oh. That's the first thing that's not what I meant. That's the first thing that came to my mind when you said that.
Lupus. That's what I said in your mind. Brittany. Lupus.
No, you said what he had lupus. Bitch, let me know.
We're not doing 100 rounds, but say lupus. You ain't shit.
You ain't shit either.
Bitch, you the one that said lupus.
Bitch, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Why?
Because you said Nick Cannon.
Why wouldn't you think of Mariah, a turban, something?
That's why I feel like Nick, where's that turban?
I thought it was for spiritual reasons, supposedly. Lupus make your hair fall out?
It can.
Oh. I literally thought it was for like spiritual stuff.
I mean, it can affect your skin. Like lupus is an autoimmune disorder, so it's your body attacking itself. So it can affect hair growth, the skin. So I wasn't all the way off-putting when I said that.
Okay.
This is the first thing that came to my mind. Lupus. Shut up. Anything more?
No, that's it. So definitely, hashtag protect Black women.
Now Lupus Association is going to boycott Hear Ye podcast.
Lupus finna boycott B.
No.
Tan ain't said nothing about lupus.
I didn't say that the nigga.
I said the nigga had a turban on. He wear a turban in every Wild and Out episode.
All right. It's not what we're behind. Say less.
All right, so yeah, hashtag protect Black women, hashtag she ready, hashtag turban,
hashtag lupus.
No, I knew it. You know what? In the words of the great Webby, sometimes you just go too far. Sometimes you go too far. And on that note, let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Guess that wine.
All right. 100 rounds.
Right to Camille. I'm gonna give y'all her act. This is her fault. Shit.
100 rounds.
Okay.
It's the perfect segue, Webby.
Oh. Independent.
I was gonna spell it. Trill.
I can't even think of what he's twins.
Oh.
What?
Praise the Lord.
Now you gonna say that Kevin Hart doing laughing at this?
Bruh.
First started laughing before you even said it. Hold on.
I can hear it.
Say it again. Say it again.
Praise the Lord. I could hear Webby. All right, so y'all may or may not have seen this over the weekend, but a lot of people are praising Webby for his parenting skills.
Never thought we'd see the day.
So apparently Webby came home and found his 2 twin boys.
What? He don't have twin boys.
I thought they were twins.
He has twin girls.
Oh, okay. Well, he found his 2 boys. Let's see. Oh,
I think it's just one.
No, both of them were his sons.
You sure?
Yeah, both of them were his sons. The little white boy was their friend.
Okay.
So he found both of them in the bed with a white boy and a girl. So Webby was basically like, oh, y'all thought I wasn't going to come home, huh?
You know you fucked up, right?
Girl, he brought all of them down to that little...
Are you playing any of it or we just don't talk about it?
Let me see if I can find the video again. I was looking for it earlier.
I just have to say I'm a little torn by the whole video.
Okay, so, explain.
Because I feel like he could have done that a different way without exposing, like, this girl, like, if nobody else had known, you know what I'm saying, who the boy or the girl is, everybody at the school does now. Remember, like, when people, like, in high school, like, their parents would catch them having sex and, like, you hear about it in school, and you're like, ooh, she a hoe.
Yeah.
Like, I still think, like, you say somebody's name, I was like, ooh, I remember when such and such got caught with such and such in a room. Like, that's going to follow her for the rest of her life.
See, now the one thing that I didn't care for was the fact that he did show their faces.
Yeah, I mean...
So, see, the internet is saying 2 different things. One says Webby finds his 3 sons running a train on a girl. Ooh. The other one says Webby catches his son and friend running a train. But here's a little bit of the video. Oh, no, wait. This is somebody recording it.
They covering their head with the hoods on. Now y'all, Jizzle, it ain't funny because y'all fucked up too. Y'all fucked up. My 2 sons, they right here. Man, come upstairs. I catch them all 3 of these motherfuckers, all 3 of them in the bed with a little girl. That's crazy. I'm asking like, man, what's y'all parents' number? What's y'all parents' number? What's y'all? How they covering their head?
So what? I thought it was just one of the kids was his son.
Yeah, see, I thought that they were twin boys, but I knew there was both of his kids was up in there. So, like, the part of me that was like, okay, Webby, I'll give you your props, is because there are too many fathers out here who would have caught their sons doing something similar and would have been like, man, that's what's up. Niggas love to hear about their son getting pussy and all this other stuff, but they don't want to hear about their daughter getting nothing.
Exactly. Oh, his daughter, he probably would have posted a video of him whooping their ass.
Girl,
beat him
what?
up.
Drowning her.
Drowning her?
Webby probably would have blacked out.
Hell yeah.
Came home and his daughter was in the bed with 3 random niggas. That Webby probably would have blacked the fuck out, bro.
You're right about that.
So it's like, I did appreciate the fact that he was like, you know what, this is wrong.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that little girl could have went home and her parents could have been like, where were you?
Yeah.
And she could have been like, I was at Webby's house with his sons and their friend. And they could have claimed rape or anything else. So Webby was like, look, let's put an end to this situation.
Yeah.
Say, you need to call your daddy.
Call your parents so we can be clear about what happened here.
Okay, and then did you hear the part where Webby was like, "We live in a nice area, big mansions. I know your family got money. Call your people."
I didn't see that. But okay, so if y'all remember, if anybody ever followed Webby Snaps, Webby has this big ass house with no furniture. The house
Not
is
a
dirty
lick.
as shit.
Not a lick.
The carpets are dirty.
The kitchen was dirty in the video.
I didn't even see it. The carpet's dirty. The kid's bed is in shambles.
Girl.
The furniture is a array.
Girl, when
Webby has a mansion with a trap budget.
Girl, whatever he would show his daughters, him waking them up in the morning, and they didn't even want to sleep in the bed. They slept on the floor.
And they get their clothes in the dryer. Everyone they put their clothes out the dryer.
Remember when they slept in their clothes? And he woke them up, and she's like, "Daddy, I'm already ready."
Maybe they went back to sleep.
I actually really miss Webby's snaps.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Remember I told you, I was like, girl, something happened with Webby Snap, because you could hear him in the video. He's like, don't do that to me. Don't do it. Remember I told you this?
Yes.
He's like, no, you ain't finna, you ain't gotta do me like that. Don't, like, it was like a scuffle going on. And then then the snap disappeared. And then he ain't been on Snap since.
Bruh. And remember that nigga used to be the dumb way. He used to be in the tub with all them goddamn. I said, this
what was
nigga
he
swear he
say?
reverend the dumb way.
I thought he said something else though.
He used to say the dumb way. Praise the Lord. He said praise the Lord in that video with his son. So, I'm happy I came home
Praise the
and
Lord.
I put it into there. Praise the Lord. Now call your people. So now I'm definitely with you, because I do agree that he shouldn't have showed his son's faces. The little white boy, you see, little white boy. See, your complexion
hood
is your
on.
protection. That white boy already knew. Let me cover my head up.
Okay, you need to get me out here.
The white boy already knew. The little black kids over there looking straight into the camera. I'm sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. The white boy over there like, no face, no case. Call my lawyer. I ain't saying nothing. So it was definitely interesting. And I was like, it's so crazy that Webby popped up this week. And we were just talking about Boosie putting him in that headlock.
Girl, I didn't even think I forgot all about that.
I feel like we spoke up. We spoke up the spirit of Webby.
I feel like we do that often.
Bruh. I was like, damn, we ain't heard nothing from Webby. All of a sudden, headlock. Now the foursome.
Wow, that's crazy.
What if you came home?
No,
but I'm saying, like, what if they all weren't in the bed together? Like, what if they were all upstairs?
Negative. First of all, I don't allow no guest in my house with you while I ain't here. That's number one.
Let's start there.
Second of all, it sure ain't finna be no little boy. Matter of fact, I don't even want a little girl here when I ain't here.
Okay,
you never know.
Exactly.
I clearly remember me and my best friend humping each other. Maybe I should have said her name.
You want to be one of the chosen few? So go and chill up in this motherfucker.
Not humping. We were goosing.
Maybe me and you can do it big up in this motherfucker.
I'm definitely going to take her name out now that I said that. What's the time on that so I can take that out?
31 minutes.
Thanks. So I'm going to go to 30.
He's probably over there with a full... Oh.
Just go ahead and
She probably over there with a full family and everything, and it's like, girl, I ain't never humped you.
No, she has a wife now.
Oh, okay.
And so it manifested itself the way it was supposed to. But I clearly remember me and her like doing stuff like that. So no little wench gonna be at my house. No little nigga gonna be at my house when I'm not there, and they better not be here when I get here, or we're gonna have some real problems.
Because I'm not gonna lie, whenever I was growing up, like, of course, you already know my mama didn't play that shit whenever it came to no little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, what? It could be a grown man. He still can't come into this house.
Hell no. The fuck?
So, whenever it was a little girl, I would go spend the night at my friend's house.
Uh-huh.
My mom used to be like, You make sure whenever you get over there, her stepdaddy don't touch you. Her older brother don't touch you. And you make sure she don't touch you either. I used to be like, what? I'm like, Mama,
That's disgusting.
She's not a lesbian.
She's my best friend.
She's not a lesbian, Mama. I'm just saying. You never know what people do. Her daddy could do something, her brother,
That's
or
true.
she could. But I'm not gonna lie. I was in like maybe the second grade. I'll never forget it. I was on the playground.
Oh, do tell. What happened?
And you remember, I don't even know if they still have them on the playground. You remember they used to have that little plastic tube? It was like a real big tube and it was just on the ground and you could crawl through it.
Yes.
So I crawled into it one time. And on the other side is blank. For this story, I'm going to call her Kimmy.
Okay.
So Kimmy on the other side of it. So I was like, Kimmy, I'm trying to go through. And she was like, kiss me, Tana. I was like, what? She's like, kiss me. I was like, no. She's like, and then she tried to reach and kiss me. Girl, I politely backed up out that tunnel and went and found somewhere else to play on the playground. And we were in private school.
Girl, I told you what happened to me in a little tunnel, right?
No, but I feel like some shit went down the way you just said it.
It was
I tell you, it happened to me in a little tunnel. A little tunnel sound like a club.
It was not. It was two boys in a tunnel.
Whoa!
And let's just say
It's a threesome.
I was molested.
Oh,
And I'm not like it was. I mean,
damn! I'm sorry, bro. I
bro.
thought you were gonna say something like he tried to kiss you.
No, well, I don't even. I'm trying to think. They were like, come sit on top of us. You know, like they were touching me. Like, let's see your titties and come sit on top of us. And I was like, no. And
What titties do you have? How old were you?
I was in the fourth grade. I had nothing. I just backed down out. And I wouldn't like. I'm not saying like laughing at molestation or saying like it was very traumatic. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna leave, back on out this tunnel and go back to the Boys and Girls Club and all that other shit. And I'm just like, bruh, like if they were really serious, like something could have happened in that
Hell
tunnel.
yeah, something could have
It was
happened.
two boys. And I was just like, I mean, I'm probably sure that
Prison.
yeah, or dead. That's what happened to nigga child molesters.
Okay.
And
Child molesters.
oh, I mean, I don't even want to say it was a molestation. It probably was just like, just
Attempted assault for sure.
I don't want to say kids doing, but just boys being mannish. And I feel like in the fourth grade, like,
And see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of fathers promote that kind of like
activity
behavior from their sons. Like, yeah, we go hide and go get it and all that type of shit.
I definitely don't think it was like molestation, but I think like they were just like trying to see how far I was gonna go. And I knew about sex, but I didn't know like I just knew humping and hunching and all that shit. But I wasn't not no penetration.
In the fourth grade?
Yeah.
Bro, they were trying to penetrate you?
No, bro. I didn't know nothing about no penetration.
I just thought arrest them now.
No, I thought sex was like hunching. Like that's what sex was to me. Like you just humping.
With your clothes on.
Or off. But like
I didn't even think about sex.
But it
for
wasn't
a while.
like going. It wasn't going anywhere. For this is when I was in Memphis, like in Orange Mound.
Oh yeah, them niggas dead for sure.
It was, this is when I was in Orange Mound and like just really
Bye bye,
bro. Because literally all my little boyfriends are dead or in prison right now in Memphis.
Man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But like it was just like. That was like that's why I learned how to play catch a girl, get a girl, and like
the fuck. See, that sound like some molestation, rape type shit. Catch a girl, go get a girl.
Yeah, like if they catch you, gotta hump
Catch
you.
a nigga, go get a nigga.
So like what you would do is like the nigga you like, I'm finna go hide behind the tree, come get me. Just a little shit like that.
I'm finna go hide behind the tree, come get me, and then he come running after you.
I found you, yeah.
It's all fun and games until a nigga grown and is like, I'm finna play catch a girl, go get a girl.
Bruh. All right,
He catch a girl coming home from work.
Let's change this word culture comment, okay?
But like I said, like I really do believe that women as a whole, we've been dealing with assault for so long that it's almost normal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even you mentioned in that game, like that sounds problematic. Like this
It's just kids being kids.
Yeah, the kids don't do that. Kids play with toys and kids ride bicycles and kids
Play with dogs. Kids play house.
See, and that's the reason why I'm a firm believer that I don't want my daughter to have any baby dolls.
Because
And if you do, you're not finna be, I'm her mommy. This is my daughter. No, you're babysitting.
No, Serena and Alexia, they have Quay's her granddaughter.
You know what? Serena's husband is not black, okay?
You feel like a black man gonna be like,
There is a difference. My daughter can't have no toy time. It's my baby. No, it's fucking not.
Okay, well,
It's you're babysitting her, and you get paid $0.25 per hour that you keep her. How about that?
Gucci has a toy, and she like breastfeeds her. Like, I feel like psychologically, kids are just mimicking what their parents do. Like, until a certain age, they're mimicking what their parents do.
But I want to see.
Like she mimics
If she is going to mimic breastfeeding, then I need to see a little nigga that's mimicking going to work. I need to see a little nigga that's mimicking taking out trash.
Ain't no little niggas been over here.
I need to see a little nigga mimic paying bills. How about if you want to have a 2-year-old over here pretending to breastfeed a doll? I need to see a 2-year-old little boy that's pretending to be a man.
But what is a man's role? Like, why can a man be? we're not gonna get into all that, okay? Because I just feel like, okay, why can't a man like why? So if you saw a little boy trying to do that, breastfeeding a baby doll,
No, you can't do that.
bruh. But he just
You are not able to breastfeed even if you want to, little nigga.
Can we stop calling this little?
You can't breastfeed.
Can we stop calling this young king a little nigga?
You can't breastfeed.
I'm just saying he's mimicking what he's seeing his mother do, though. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, fam.
Bruh.
No, if you want to mimic like holding your little brother or holding your little sister and like trying to, like you hear them crying and you want to pat
Console
them on the
them.
back and console them, I get it. But you're not finna pick up no goddamn doll and act like you breastfeeding it. You don't have breast. And you won't have them in the future.
Actually,
You won't be able to make milk.
there. I mean, it can
So
happen.
why
what
we
I'm
even,
saying is,
why we even gonna confuse the little boy?
It's not confusion, fool. Like they're just mimicking what you see as parents.
I feel like we you know what, we're very off topic from
Yeah.
Webby, but I feel like you better draw that damn line, bruh. You better draw that line in the sand. We are living in the last days, and shit is getting real confused out here.
Listen. I just want my sons to be sensitive
Yeah.
and very non-gender conforming to what society that says they're supposed to be doing.
Now, I'm not saying that boys got to wear blue and girls got to wear
No,
pink,
but you
that
also,
type of shit.
you also would be like, you wouldn't want. Okay, let's just let.
I just want my son to go outside and play football with his daddy.
But what if he wants to be in the kitchen cooking with you?
You can cook, but you need to go outside.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, I clearly have different views about how I'd raise my son. Like, we've had this conversation numerous times.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be okay with my son dancing. I'd be okay with my son doing makeup. I'd be okay with. I wish I could see her mouth. What? Doing those things does not determine your sexuality. You do realize that, right?
I'm not saying that it determines your sexuality, but at the end of the day, shoot me if you want to, leave comments. That's just not what I would prefer for my son. But I'm also not saying that, like, if my son did pick up something or that I would whoop him.
Yeah.
Like, I would simply be like, okay, if it was like 1 or 2 times and I'm like, hey, that's a Barbie. You don't play with Barbies. And if he keeps picking it up, then I'll be like, okay, well, I already see what this is. But I'm not gonna like beat him or whoop him or anything crazy. But that's just what I wouldn't choose.
I just don't feel that toys and things of that nature are indicative of sexuality.
I'm not saying that they're indicative of sexuality, but I feel like there's just
picking
some
up
things,
a Barbie doll.
I feel like there's some things that are appropriate and there's some things that are inappropriate. And I feel like it's inappropriate for a 2-year-old little girl to be acting like she breastfeeding a Barbie. That's inappropriate. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I mean, to each their own.
Yes.
To each their own. But whenever you in the grocery store and she got a damn doll and she pull her shirt up and pull her titty out, hey, don't call me. Girl, let me tell you, we were in Winco and Gucci was in the basket and she saw a doll on the shelf and before I knew it, she took her shirt off. Don't call me.
First of all, she wouldn't take her shirt off. She'd pull her shirt up because that's what I do. I never took my shirt off.
Mimic. Everybody get your mimic on.
All right, what's next?
But yeah, no. So we're super far off from Webby, but so we definitely gonna give like somewhat of kudos to Webby, but at the same time, Webby, you shouldn't have shown people's faces.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all them little niggas was minors.
Pretty much.
So, okay.
I feel like a lawsuit's gonna stem from that too.
You think so?
The rich white boy, I'm pretty sure the lawsuit's gonna stem from that.
Yeah, his parents like, oh, fuck no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna fucking handle this shit right now. I'm gonna make sure I take care of it. Okay. So, all right, last topic real quick. 100 rounds.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Chicago.
Kardashian.
Donda. Ain't it Donda?
I think her name was Donda. MAGA. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard, B, you described it best earlier when you said this nigga's on his apology tour.
Yeah, pretty much. He doing damage control. He seen that stock in them Yeezys drop. And he's out here, let me make right my wrongs, but he's saying
Okay, so tell me if I right my wrongs.
What is
Bryson Tiller.
I was thinking it's Kanye. But the same wrongs help me write this song.
Oh. I'm thinking about the Bryson Tiller song. So, yeah. So we did talk about it a couple weeks ago.
I Bryson Tiller song talking about Kanye, okay.
Well, I was just saying the words. So tell me, am I right, am I wrong?
Maybe.
Something that I all the things that we've been through and done to.
What song is that?
It might be called Right My Wrongs.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Tangent.
Screw. Okay, so Kanye a couple weeks ago, he did go to the radio station in Chicago. We played the audio from that where he was basically saying, niggas, I'm sorry, please take me back. I want to be at the barbecue and I'm going to bring two sides. So Kanye apparently is still in Chicago, and a part of his apology tour, apparently he went to Harold's Chicken.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How black of you.
So he went to Harold's Chicken. He also did a song with Consequence, G Herbo.
When him and Consequence was into it for a minute.
Yeah. So I guess that was part of his apology tour.
Oh, okay.
G Herbo, and there was one more person that he did a song with. And apparently Kanye went ahead and actually posted a picture of him in front of his childhood home.
Oh, okay.
So Kanye did post on Twitter this week that he's actually not leaving Chicago. He said he is moving to Chicago permanently. And
does Kim know this?
I'm coming home. I'm coming home today.
I'm coming home.
Hey.
Coming home.
Oh, that's a funeral song to me.
Why?
Because a girl I knew, they played that at her funeral.
R.I.P.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Amy. But so
that's so sad now.
Isn't it? That's every time I hear it, I think about her. They played it, and they were like, I'm coming home, coming home.
Every time I think about that song, I think about LeBron.
Really?
Going back to Cleveland.
Girl. Nigga in L.A. now.
Tangent. We do need another sound effect.
Dude, the fuck?
All right.
So yeah, Kanye's gone on his little tour. So how do you feel about him saying that he's coming back to Chicago?
I feel like that's probably the best thing he could do. First of all, Kanye needs some restoration and healing. He needs to be back around some black and brown people.
He
needs to be back with his. I told you, like, the college dropout Kanye was like my favorite era of Kanye.
Oh my god.
College dropout, late registration. 808s and Heartbreak was where he kind of lost me. My Dark Twisted Fantasy
was still good,
but I could tell he was getting out there. And that's been about it. Not like a couple of songs off this new project, but
right.
I feel like he needs to get back to that sound that he was doing and get back around people who gonna be honest with him. Because I feel like for the longest time he's been around a lot of yes men.
Yeah,
and, you're so brilliant, Kanye. Your vision is visionary, and I just feel like he needs to get back to where he is from and around the people that he know. I don't know if he need to move back and never leave Chicago ever again. Because I know Kim ain't moving.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, for one, I know Kim ain't coming.
Yeah,
which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Leave her ass right there in Calabasas. But for two, for real. For two, I started thinking to myself, like, I hope the kids that you said fuck to Run your ass up out of that bitch.
No. He needs to
I
go.
hope so.
He needs to go apologize and
Yeah, he needs to go on a tour and go to all the high schools, all the middle schools.
He needs to go take care of, what's it, Donda's house? He needs to go take care of that.
Let that be your number one.
Fully furnish it and fund it for the next 20 years.
Do.
And then give all the little niggas in Chicago a scholarship.
Yeah, you better.
Like, you got a lot to do.
That nigga better open up a rec. He better open up some sort of musical after school program.
And be there.
Okay, and give lessons for free. Okay. Let me tell you something. Kanye owes Chicago reparations. And he gonna have to come up. He gonna have to come up off it. One way or another. There's no way that you can go into Chicago, go to the radio station, go to Harold's Chicken, and then post a picture in front of the house and think that that's like, okay, I'm back.
And you need to go and go to Black Ink Chicago. And get a
a tattoo.
Yeah. What's the famous shot? Ain't that the love? Was it a love thing?
9 Mag.
No, the love sign that you always say. I thought that was Chicago. I don't really know. Go get some. What's Chicago known for?
Deep dish pizza.
So nigga, the pizza was back.
Nigga, Kanye better get.
I feel like
a 12-inch deep dish.
12-inch deep dish pizza. I feel like we gonna have some people from Chicago be like, what the fuck? we know for other stuff, whether in Chicago, Detroit,
everybody in Chicago,
Michigan.
We are with y'all for real. So please.
What else? Okay, what else? The Bulls. Get a gigantic bull on your back or something. Like he gotta do some real black shit right now.
Girl.
Throw a block party. Do something.
Girl, I'm trying to
build
tell
a high school. Give all them Yeezys.
Thanksgiving is coming up. That nigga better have
turkey.
Give everybody a goddamn turkey.
He needs the Nino Brown and shit.
Girl.
Passing out a whole bunch of shit.
You need to have turkeys. And then Christmas right around the corner too.
Toys and presents. You and Kim, Chicago North and Saint.
You better do a toy drive and make all
kinds of donations. You and Kim sending Mr. Claus and the kids as elves.
Girl.
Passing out goodies to all the neighborhood boys and girls of Chicago.
Girl, the same kids that you said fuck them.
And say unfuck you.
That is like such a slap in the face to me for you to sit there and
come from this city and know what the city is about and know what we're dealing with, and you get somebody.
One of them kids,
yeah,
and you gonna get your black ass to Calabasas and say fuck them,
fuck the kids, fuck the youth of Chicago.
that nigga tripped out with that one.
Yeah, did
he really tripped out? So, yeah. So how do you feel about Kanye's apology tour? Do you think it was time for us to bring him back?
I feel like we just answered.
No.
I feel like we just talked.
I mean,
I feel like you just asked me how I felt about that.
No, we're just talking about him and his apology tour.
I felt like he did. I felt like.
Do we forgive him?
Am I drunk?
Maybe.
Are we in a vortex?
Hell, bitch, I'm not.
Sure. I mean, we can't forget Kanye's giving us some memorable moments. I can say that he's never come out and had pedophilial activity, or we haven't heard anything about Me Too, so we can still forgive Kanye, even though he was acting a little get outish. But he's making amends, and let's see if his medication is right now and his lithium is dosed correctly, and the nigga is staying on his rocker. You know what I'm saying? Just doing what he's supposed to do. So that's how I feel about it.
I still say fuck him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was already on the fence when you talking about fuck the youth of Chicago. Like, because to me, it may not seem like it, but I think that children are very important.
Yeah.
And I think that at the end of the day, like I've always talked about how important it is for me to like personally, whenever I have kids, to raise like productive members of society.
Yeah.
So for you to sit there and to say fuck them to these children, nah, fam, I'm cool on that. So Kanye can keep his ass in Chicago. He can go underground. Yep. He can go to China. He can go to Calabasas.
You don't really care, huh?
I don't really too much care.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, that's all I have this week with the shits. You ready to go?
Let's argue.
And go over to Let's Argue.
I got it finally after a year of podcasting. We're gonna go ahead and Let's Argue. So me and Tan actually got into like a really, really intense conversation last week about Mr. Jean.
Yes.
And his murder in Dallas. His funeral was last week. But since then, a couple of fuck shit stuff didn't happen.
Fuck Fox 4, bro.
Bruh. It ain't even Fox 4. It's the things that have progressed. Now, Fox 4 definitely shouldn't. They just doing what they supposed. They just doing what they know to do. But they obtained a search warrant and found marijuana in his apartment. I'm not sure why the fuck that matters in anything.
I just want to know why the fuck would y'all release that information during his funeral? That's what I want to know. Because that's whenever it got released.
Because you have to vilify a black man they're putting reasons of why he deserved to die.
And so what the fuck
head.
if he did have weed in his house? I'm pretty sure he would have loved to get back to his blunt.
Let's talk about. I'm waiting for the toxicology report from Ms. Geiger.
Let's do that.
So.
Especially considering that she had 3 days to clean her system out.
Pretty much.
How about that?
Pretty much. So, let's see. I think they did found some like paraphernalia, which if you smoke weed, you're going to have some paraphernalia because, nigga, if you ain't, what you doing?
Who cares?
But I'm saying, like, this is the things that they've put on that they found or whatever. Nowhere have they seen them do a search warrant for her house or her apartment. And that's really all that we saw. Like, if all you found was a little bit of weed, like,
you lucky.
You gonna
I don't give a fuck if he had a damn whole meth lab in that
I don't care if he had a body in that bitch.
That's his apartment.
I don't care if he.
You ain't had no damn warrant. And since when do you
there.
search the warrant? Since when do you search the house of the victim?
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw this. They took the locks from her apartment and his apartment, and they're going to do some testing on it to see how her key opened it, if it did. They'd be able to tell, like, if he opened the door from the inside or if she actually, I don't know, because, people were saying, like, they heard her say, open the door and all that stuff. So they're going to look and see, and they can verify, like, if her key actually didn't open the door. So that's one part that I'm kind of like waiting to hear back from. Like, okay, like, because if that's the case, the apartments are held liable.
I was about to say, the apartments better hope and pray that don't come back.
Yeah, so the apartments are definitely held liable. It's just kind of like, I was watching something, just how they vilify and try to destroy the black man's character, like, when stuff like this happens. So, Hurricane Florence happened, and, like, they showed pictures of, like, some black looters, and they're saying black man looting and stealing from local businesses, and they showed some white ones, and they're like, a white couple or family finds bread in a local store.
They're stealing.
I mean, like, call a spade a spade.
A spade is a goddamn spade.
Like, the black man is finding and the black man is looting. Like, first of all, they ain't got no power, so who cash register working right now? Let's answer that question.
For real.
Like,
for real.
And it's crazy. What episode was it? It was Scandal, and there was a police shooting, and the guy's father, like, so he brought his gun and he stood over his son. He's like, y'all find out what happened to my son, because my son don't carry no weapon. He don't have no gun. And it was like something had to do with a cell phone. And they were spinning the story and they were looking for anything. I don't even know if this is stories are running together, but they basically, like, found old pictures of him, like, with his friends with his middle finger up, and they started putting that out. No. Okay, that wasn't Scandal. It was the story. It's the book called The Hate You Give, which is getting ready to come out. With them, what's it, Amanda? I don't know how to say that little girl name. But it's The Hate You Give is the book. And basically they were looking at pictures and talking with people about them and, like, trying to paint this negative picture about what happened or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just, before you can even release a picture of who shot the person, you have their childhood record, stuff that's supposed to be sealed. And they had a troubled past, and, like,
Talking about them getting suspended from school.
Yeah, like, any that has anything to do with why we're here today. Like, none of that has anything to do with why this black man was murdered. And so, like, I feel like they're trying to paint this picture of him being this bad guy who didn't deserve to live anyway. So it's not that big of a deal because, one less bad guy off the street, we did a justice.
Right.
And so, y'all, stay woke, stay vigilant. The tactics that they're trying to do. Like I said, I don't know who the fuck they're going to get to try this trial.
Girl.
Because y'all keep putting information out there. Y'all keep feeding us all this detail and shit. Like,
girl, like
y'all
I
not
said,
slick. And then
they better get it together. Dallas gonna have a problem on their hands, bro.
And
people already going protesting, shutting down highways.
Yeah,
people are protesting out here. They better get it together, because if not, that little Dallas police chief, she gonna have a problem on her goddamn hands.
And then she said she was prohibited from firing her.
Yes.
I didn't read exactly why she was or anything like that. I'm hoping old girl resigned. Has she resigned yet or what?
No, I don't think she has resigned. But I did hear that she, like, moved or something like that.
I saw her moving out the apartment.
Yeah, and, like, living with family or whatever. But, I was listening to Judge Faith what's her last name? I can't remember her last name, but she's one of those like daytime judge TV shows that does like civil cases. And she was on the Breakfast Club, and they actually asked her about the Dallas case. And she said that what is bothering her the most about this Dallas case is that this police officer was not on duty, but she's getting police privileges.
Yeah, because they were also talking about like her getting her bond and stuff.
Yeah, her
They got her
bond.
bond out, but the protesters got no bond. They're still in jail.
Like, how does that work? How does that work? And so, you know, she was saying, she was like, you know, what she did is not manslaughter. She said, because it wasn't a reckless act. She's like, because you intentionally went into an apartment, whether you thought it was yours or not, you still intentionally went into it. And so, and then she said that, you know, even though this police officer was off the clock, they're still trying to paint it as if she was by saying that she was giving him commands.
Yeah.
You're not on the clock. Who the fuck are you giving commands to?
Yeah. Like you're off duty.
You're off duty. So who are you giving commands to?
Yeah, she's definitely getting privilege.
She's
Definitely, and for the suspension and the paid time off.
The
and
3 days?
Yeah. I feel like, didn't they say something like she had a police bond? I don't know what it was called or something like that, but.
Oh, yeah, I did hear something
being bonded
like that.
out. I don't want to give
something
out.
to assist her with being bonded.
Pretty much.
Being bonded out.
Yeah. Like who has $30,000? I don't.
It's not you. And I know Dallas Police Department ain't making but about 40, 42.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
Maybe
but
45.
But you ain't saved up a whole year, so like you saved up this
For this situation.
I got bond money.
Oh,
nah,
no.
bro, get the fuck out of here.
Try again, Amber.
Okay.
Fucker.
For real. Let's see. So I got a little life hack. Okay. How often do you make your bed up and this is just general questions. How often do you make your bed up? I think we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, not very often.
How often do you iron clothes?
Ooh, not very often.
What are some things? How often do you wear pantyhose? Or a skirt? I mean, what's a slip?
Never.
So the old ways of our
My granny
mother.
would be so mad at me. My granny would be so mad at me.
Girl, my grandma, she slays slick shit. She's like, you know, you got too much jiggle going on. You need a girdle on.
Now, I do agree with girls wearing something to work underneath their dresses. Now, I do agree with that.
Girl,
I'm just
you'd be like if I wear drawers under my dress. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
And you can tell whenever a girl at work with no drawers on. I'm sorry, but you can.
I mean,
I know how much my ass jiggles.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, no, I will definitely throw on a pair of Spanx to work. Like,
oh.
Yeah, underneath a dress.
Well, I don't really wear dresses to work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah, whenever I see girls at work with no drawers on, I be like, she ain't got no panties on.
How you feel?
I don't feel anything. I just be like, she ain't got no panties on.
Oh. Okay.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Whenever your ass is
looking like a goddamn Pacific Ocean.
okay, out there rocking like a damn boat. Yeah, no, fam.
Okay, but the only reason I brought this up because I was like, this is like a cool little life hack, you know what I'm saying? Because I pull out an iron, but I pull out my iron when I'm trying to lay my clothes down. Like I ain't never put out an iron.
For real.
to iron no shit. Like
Trying to get that middle part right.
Yeah, to iron nothing in a minute. So, running a little late for work, got some wrinkles in your clothes, throw them in the dryer and put a couple ice cubes in that bitch.
Oh, no, I never heard doing ice cubes.
Ice cubes in there. So as it evaporates, it causes steam. All of us started using using like a damp cloth inside of there too. But the first time I'm hearing an ice cube, so niggas don't go overboard. Just 2 or 3 pieces of ice cube.
Yeah, don't try to throw the whole
and don't
bucket.
no ice bucket. No, what's the kind of ASL challenge?
ASL challenge.
None of that in your dryer. And also, do like a couple pieces. You're not trying to steam clean all your clothes.
Yeah, don't go overboard.
Yeah, so I'll do
that's not a bad. I mean, I hope it won't mess up the dryer.
just a couple pieces. A couple pieces. Okay, that's it. All right.
Well, somebody try and let me know before I do it.
Okay, so have you heard of this? A man that says his DNA test proves he's black, he was suing.
What? Is he white?
So in 2014, Ralph Taylor applied to have his insurance company in Washington State certified as a disadvantaged business enterprise. It's a part of the U.S. Department of Transportation. It was originally designed to help minority and women-owned businesses win government contracts. So as a proof of his minority status, he submitted the results of a DNA test, estimating that his ancestry to be 90% European, 6% Indigenous American, and 4% Sub-Saharan African.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Okay?
I thought, I'm like,
All that tells you
wow.
is, bitch, everybody know we all from Africa, okay? That's where we all started. Shut up.
So, government officials reviewing his application were not convinced. They saw that he looked white. They noticed that he was unable to directly document any non-white ancestors. They doubted the underlying validity of the DNA test, and most relevant to the purpose of the program, they found little to no persuasive evidence that he personally suffered social or economic disadvantages by virtue of being a Black American.
Girl.
So they refused to certify his company. He decided to sue on principle because other business owners who looked white have won DBE certifications before. And he was saying...
They're probably Jesse Williams white.
Not
you white.
Like 53% white and the other, right. You know what I'm saying, 47% nigga.
Yeah. No.
Nigga, you 4%. Get the fuck out of here. So,
what a dumbass.
I'm trying to say, his whole stance on it is that Black Americans, including persons having origins of the Black racial group of Africa, it was vague. And what does it say? Dang, I read something that was saying that he knows how Black people feel. And I'm just like, what?
See, now you pushing it.
You tripping.
Now you pushing it. Now you got to get beat up.
Get your 4% ass.
For real.
He says he considers himself to be Black based on DNA evidence.
You see what I'm saying?
Bruh.
They want to be everything
but
black. You holding on so tight to that 4% of your DNA,
and it's not for any other reason than to get something for your corporation,
to get some sort of shortcut, some sort of advantage.
If that's the case, I would like to know then on your standardized testing what circle you bubbled in.
Okay, what does your job application say?
What does your license say?
That part.
And did you ever correct them for that shit? If you didn't, then you really have no basis. I just can't believe. He says he also identified himself as Native American on his application.
Oh my gosh.
He says he grew up with stories of Native American ancestors from his father's family, but no documentation. My thing is,
trying to get a stipend, ain't he?
Pretty much. He tried to get land grants and shit. I'm just like,
he tried to go to school for free.
I'm just like, whew, the nerve and the gall of this nigga.
Girl, he's out of line.
So what would you... Okay, say you were dating somebody. No, this never happened.
Oh, Lord.
Before you throw that out there. But what if it's a white man and he's like, I'm Black, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm 4%. Like, what would you say? Like, what would you...
Shut up.
Uh-huh.
Shut the fuck up talking to me.
What's up? Shut up. Your dumb ass.
I'd be like, shut up talking to me. I don't give a damn what your damn DNA test said. Look at you.
Cardi.
What would you say?
I'm like, first of all, disclaimer, that would never happen to me because I'm loyal to the soil.
Huh.
Second of all, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. If you've never done anything for Black people to benefit us directly, then you have no rights to say you're a Black man.
Yeah.
Just because for your own selfish reasons. Like,
that's terrible.
So you just found out you were Black in 2014 and now you Black. Bruh.
Y'all gonna have enough of this damn DNA testing.
Girl, because they gather your information.
I'm telling you.
They have mine. Because I did it.
They'll never get mine.
Girl, I did mine, but I'm just like,
I don't give a damn.
It didn't tell me shit. I wanted to know how much Indian I was. I've been told I had some Indian in my family.
And what it came back?
I don't think they looked at that. They didn't look at Indigenous Americans on there. Like, it was African, Asian, which I figured.
European.
Yep.
I wonder why they wouldn't do Indigenous.
I don't know. But, I've been told that my great-grandmother, I've never seen pictures.
Me too.
I've been told that my great-grandmother was a Cherokee Indian.
I got told the same shit.
And her name was Little Rose. But I ain't never seen no pictures, nothing like that.
I don't even know what my great-great-grandmother's name is. But apparently she was Indian. And apparently I have a white grandfather somewhere down the line.
That part I can believe. That part I believe more than the Indian right now.
For real.
But they always say, you got them high cheekbones. And I'm just like, okay. Like, that could... So just making up this idiot over here being very, what's it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Racially insensitive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So
Okay, let's go, Lil Rose.
Really?
Yeah, Lil Rose. Lil Rose.
You just got to nigga my grandmother up, huh? All right.
Rest in peace, Granny.
Okay. All right. So I didn't realize how many people struggle with conversation. Like, conversation is a lost topic right about now. Like, people don't have to talk to each other because we so used. Does talking on the phone like freak you out?
No.
Really? Mm-mm. You're a talker though. Like you and your mom and your sisters, y'all talk. Like talking on the phone gives me anxiety. Like I'm ready.
Why?
Because I just want to talk and like, okay, what are we talking about? But that's my personality though. I'm just like, I'll just get to the point and all right, bye.
But sometimes people just want to like just call and check on you.
I mean, I get that, but just talk like, especially when I'm talking to somebody new and we have a conversation, I'm just like, I don't like dead air. I don't like dead space. So that like freaks me out. I feel like we're supposed to be saying something. And this is my downfall too, because usually when I have a good conversation with niggas, I'm like, oh, he the one. Like if I could talk to you for hours on the phone, I'm like, ooh, you husband, you just don't even know it yet.
Girl.
So that's, but I think too, with like the technology that we have, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's definitely hindering.
People are always, you see the memes like, don't call me.
Or like when people be sitting there watching their phone ring.
Yeah, that's me sometimes. I'll be like,
for real?
The fuck she won't. Yeah. And I text like, what's up?
Nah, I definitely will be like, God damn, what do they want? Hello?
And answer
I'll
it.
answer it.
But see, you also like for any other family call, you answering the phone.
Oh, yeah. You never know.
That's true. But I see my grandma come, I'm like, man, who died now?
Girl, stop it.
I mean, when they old, that's what happens.
Girl.
It's truly what happens. So I found a really good article about, types of conversations, how to have better conversations, not only with people, but like, now that we're in this podcasting thing, like we have to network and all that stuff and get out there, and you don't like that shit.
No.
See, that's the one thing you ain't good at, but I'm good at. But you're really good at opening it. Like you're really like people trust you and can talk to you. Like you have like one of those like people gonna go in and tell you a whole life story.
I got a face that make people think I care.
I do too, and I guess I have a nerd.
I be sitting there like, girl, I got my own goddamn problems. I don't want to hear yours.
Okay, so it talks about the 3 tiers of conversation. So the first tier is like the safe territory: sports, pop culture, celebrities. Mm-hmm. Hear your podcast. Okay.
Hello.
The second tier is potentially controversial. So religion, politics, dating, and love lives.
Tier 2. Hello.
So you test those waters, but back with if they're not interested. And tier 3 is the most intimate: family, finance, health, and work.
Fuck?
What?
I ain't partners.
Yeah,
that's tier 3. You like getting your booty ate?
Whoa.
That's tier 3.
Gang on your ass.
Whole lot of gang shit.
So some people love to talk about what they do and their kids, but don't ask His hand and like moved to different positions all over this goddamn floor.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
But some people love to talk about that, but don't ask a probing question when the door hasn't been open. So, most people usually ask like, what do you do and things like that. So, kind of know the etiquette of that. Stick to tier 1 if you're in kind of mixed company and things like that.
Tier 1.
Also, be more interested to be interesting. Don't enter a conversation with the intent of leaving everyone in stitches, unless perhaps you're a professional comedian. Channel your inner Oprah. If you just talk a lot, you might get exhausted. But if you ask questions and listen and draw people out, they may think that you're a great conversationalist, which I think is really good. Don't be a conversation hog. We've all been involved in those irritating conversations. We can never get a word in edgewise. Unfortunately, we may have been on the other side too. So steer the conversation pie. So how to have rock star conversations with people, including your jobs, potential lovers, friends, family. Be attentive and give eye contact. Make active and engaged expressions. Repeat back what you heard and follow up with questions. If you notice something you want to say, don't say it. Challenge it and go back to listening. For bonus points, wait an hour to bring up the thing you didn't say earlier. Now, if I do that, I ain't gonna remember. Shit, I gotta interject or something like that.
Right.
Just some basic conversation tips for y'all, you weird ass introverts who want to talk to people.
Don't say we ain't tell you.
I mean, we're trying to help you out, trying to bless you in all ways of life. And that's all I have, honestly. And let's argue this week.
All right.
We did have a question.
Let's go ahead and go on over to hear ye.
This is all right. Dear Tana B, I've always been a sexual person, but I haven't been dating in the last few months because of life, schoolwork, family, that kind of thing. Because of this, I've been unintentionally celibate for a few months, and sometimes I feel like something is wrong with me. Is celibacy still valid even when you don't plan for it or have a super long, deep meaning like religion attached? Signed, No Sex Texas.
So the question is celibacy still valid even though you're not intentionally being celibate?
Yeah, it's not intentional why you are.
Yes.
I think it's perfectly fine to have those periods of not wanting to be with anybody.
Even if you say that I don't want to have sex again until I'm having sex with somebody I care about, that's completely valid.
It's completely your decision. I feel like people think they have to have like this super awakening to be like, I'm not having sex.
Right.
And it could just be like, you know what? I'm tired.
I'm tired of fucking these niggas.
I'm tired in general. Like I'm
That
tired.
too.
Like sex takes a lot of energy. So I'm just gonna give myself a chance to regroup and double back. And then if I feel like having it again, I will. But like, it's definitely nothing wrong with like, just taking breaks for yourself, not having sex. I'm actually on a celibacy, little break right now.
See, there was like a point in my life where I was like doing that, but it was more so like I mentioned, where I was like, okay, next person I have sex with, I want it to be somebody that I actually care about. And so I kept asking myself, like, what is the difference between abstaining and being celibate?
Celibate, I want to say, is the religious term.
Or is abstaining?
Abstinence is just no sex in general, but I think celibacy is an actual practice that you do. Oh. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, I mean, either way, they're both very valid to me.
And I don't feel like you have to have... honestly, the reason behind why you choose not to do something is yours completely and totally. Like, you're in control of your body. But like I said, I'm kind of in a period of celibacy too, because like you said, I don't want to give myself anymore to someone who I don't care about. Yep. I'm not really down to have casual sex anymore. And who's to say next week, because I'm horny as fuck, but who's to say like, I'm going to be like, you know what? I just really want some dick and just go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's fine
That's my decision for that. So you technically, you really don't have to have a reason. Sometimes we just need to hit reset buttons on our genitals.
Yep.
And just take a break and kind of evaluate some stuff. One thing I can't stand though is for somebody who be having sex and shouldn't be having sex. Like, your whole life is in shambles.
But fucking is free.
Fucking is free, but so is the hustle. Hustle is free too.
Yeah, it ain't in everybody. That's why, I feel like that's like just the go-to thing for some people. Like,
I get that.
You don't need a bed.
That's
you can really have sex standing up.
That's true. I don't know. Me personally, like, I just don't feel like comfortable like going fucking somebody if I ain't got myself together. Like,
no, I'm with you on that.
If I don't have stuff situated, if I'm broke, like I just don't feel like I should be. That's not the first thing on my mind.
Yeah, I feel like you should have other focuses.
And I guess. I can't say nobody ain't had sex and I was broke, but shit, I wasn't broke afterwards.
Hello.
Pussy got some power. I'm playing.
That pussy got some power.
You shouldn't, Tone, you should never be broke and got a pussy. Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm not saying I solicited sex for anything, but I'm just saying, I don't know, but you were definitely entitled to have those periods of just like not having a reason why you don't want to have sex.
Yep.
Shit, sex takes a lot of work.
It does.
Especially if you're doing it right.
At the end of the day, you have to do whatever is best for you.
Yes, and that's regarding anything. And you don't even have to tell people that you're celibate either. Like, I feel like maybe that's sometimes where I've messed up is like telling people that I'm celibate and niggas think it's like challenge.
Yeah, like
get it.
Celibate for how long?
Yeah, but then I also like to tell people I'm celibate because I'm like, okay, you decide if you want to fuck with me or not.
Yep, go ahead and weed yourself out.
Yeah,
little nigga.
And I know I ain't heard from you. Like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay,
and I'm good on that too.
For real.
So, definitely send us your questions, concerns, opinions, any of that good stuff. Did you fuck up this week?
I was telling you earlier, I think I may have fucked up taking this promotion, but y'all just pray for the kid, okay? It may just take me a little time to get used to this position.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You working for that raise.
Yeah.
I mean, for that substantial raise that you got.
Yeah, I'm definitely working, that's for sure.
Working.
Working. But yeah. So did you fuck up this week?
I did.
Oh, what happened? Do tell the deets.
Girl, it ain't even that goddamn. It ain't even that entertaining of what I did. But so I have to retake some summer classes, and I just thought okay, since I'm redoing some summer classes, I can just keep those classes in my queue. And like whenever I have to turn in something, just go revert back to what I've been doing and save it and send it on again. But they put an okie doke on my black ass and took this and made the summer classes unavailable. So I'm basically starting from scratch from all the classes again. And I had all the papers and stuff. I had all my assignments already. Like, I had everything already saved, and now I'm just, like, starting from square one again.
Oh, bro, I'm so sorry.
And so something told me to start saving stuff, but I was being so lazy. Like, I've hardly ever checked in the class. This is how bad it's been. I've hardly checked in the class. And, yeah, now I got to actually do the class again. So
damn, bro, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you know.
It'll be okay.
Players fuck up sometimes, and, you know, those not fuck up. And, yeah.
You'll get through it. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. If you have any items you want promoted, if you want to hear ye at your hosting event,
yes.
If you want us to fly out to come speak with your young niggas,
little
niggas. If you want to pay some little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up at hearyepodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
You can find me at @Huda_Breezy, BREEZY on Instagram. And where can I find you at, Tan?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, we'll definitely let you guys know. Make sure you go on our Instagram to find out if we actually made the nominations for the Cosign Awards this Monday. Mm-hmm. And if you would do us a solid and vote for us every day until the gala, just so we can, you know, secure that spot of Podcast of the Year in Dallas. Because I mean, I feel like we deserve, you know,
the fuck?
Like we brought y'all events.
The fuck?
We hit y'all in the midst of family issues.
I'm telling
with these fire ass podcasts.
Hello.
Mostly every week.
For real.
But if not, we definitely keep you laughing on our Instagram and our Twitter, like with our stories and our posts and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's only right.
We deserve, like, come on now. But I think that's it. Like, I don't have no announcements or nothing. By the time y'all hear this, we'll be, you know, might be in Mexico.
Okay.
You know, living it up. Yes. Thank everybody that shouted me out for my birthday. Told me happy birthday.
Are we going to have an episode next week?
Oh.
It's still a little up in the air. So, y'all may get a surprise episode from us, but if you don't, just know
we celebrating still. More life.
Is.
All right.
We're finna be cruising.
That part.
All right, bro. You ready to go ahead and get up out of here?
Yes, let's go.
All right. And as always, shout out to everybody. I had fun. And we'll talk to y'all maybe next week.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye.